Coming at you guys.
We have got a beer review. Imagine today we've got one from our good buddy Jim, Left Turn 72. It is Loose Leaf from Odell Brewing Company out of Fort Collins, Colorado.
Yes, and it is a sessionable American Pale Ale at 4.5%, which is good since I just gave blood. So, you know, I don't want to do an Imperial just at this moment.
So we're going to get this one cracked open. All right, so here we go. It's a very pale gold, I would say, right?
Yeah,
and a small head.
Very clear.
Very, very white head on there.
Yeah.
So let's get a nose on it. Aha! Let him get a nose. It's a nice, light sweetness. It's kind of a biscuit mold.
It's kind of like got the scent like of a sugar cookie or a snickerdoodle.
Yeah, it's a nice light scent. So it has some
Sweet.
herbal notes on there.
Yeah,
some
a little bit of
nice
herbal.
sweetness on there. I get light citrus on there. So, but I also get some kind of other light fruits, almost like a really light, like a white peach, like a light colored peach on that for me.
Maybe like a white grape, almost.
Yeah,
like
I was
grape
thinking the same
juice,
thing.
Because it's got that nice, sweet flavor to it.
Yeah, but you get some like that. People say grainy. You smell the malt on it. You do get the malt. It's a nice pale malt. Get a hint of some like lemon, like citrus on there as well.
It's definitely got a lot of aroma to it for it being
Yeah, it does.
such a pale sessionable
Yeah,
beer.
4.5. Yeah, it has a nice aroma for sure. All right, I'm ready, man. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's fun. It's kind of a medium carbonation on there, but it kind of, bubbles up on the tongue, and it's somewhat crisp and refreshing, but does dry out on the backside. Not super dry, but it does dry out.
Now, don't take this offensively, but to me it almost tastes in a way to like a Beck's or a Heineken, but with a little bit more flavor, a little bit smoother, but it does have that pale ale taste, which is quite nice.
Yeah, it's real pleasing. It's just a nice light sweetness on it, and there's just a very light amount of bitterness on the backside. Kind of gets you kind of get some like herbal, earthy type hop flavors on the back end of it, but it's really subtle.
Yeah, kind of get like that tea flavor almost in a way, or the earthiness.
Yeah, but it's predominantly though that nice sweet malt with, like I say, that little bit of like a light stone fruit, a little bit of a white grape, almost just a hint of that on there, and a hint of the citrus, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, but it's all very light, but very enjoyable, I'd say.
All right, we're gonna take another moment with it, and we'll come back with some conclusions and numbers. So we chatted about this a bit, and Christian had mentioned Beck's and Heineken, and I kind of said it was more like a Beck's on the front side and Heineken on the back side.
Which I completely agree with. Had the smooth, like, subtle notes, and then a little bit more bitterness at the end.
Yeah, on the back, and I could see that, and there's just a little bit more character, a little more, hop character to it than those. But it is a really light, pale ale. They definitely did not over-hop it. The comments I'd heard, I thought anyway, by Loose Leaf that it was going to be super hoppy, but I wouldn't call it super hoppy for an APA at all.
No, it's not even that bitter. So
No, it's just mild.
Which is kind of what you want.
This would be a really easy beer for like moving people towards craft beer. It'd be like just a subtle change from some of the beers that people have had. They'd probably really like it. But in terms of rating as far as pale ales, it's nice, and I like that it's extremely sessionable. That's a big plus, but I can't, for me, as an APA, I can't rank it super high by any means. It's definitely a low B beer in my category. It's just a step above some of those commercial beers out there. I think on the style, I'm gonna give it an 82.
Yeah, I was in there for like style. I think it's like a 81. Like there's nothing out of control with it, but it's very sessionable, which makes it enjoyable. You can drink quite a bit. So 81 sounds good. What do you have for overall though?
So overall, honestly, I'm gonna go lower. It's an easy drinker, but I have made an easy drinker that I thought had more character than this. And it was only 3.8% ABV, and I thought it had more going on. So I'm going to drop this down to like a 78, the C+ category.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going down, but not that drastic. I'm just going to hit the 80%. 80. Yeah, 80 sounds good. And it's just, like, I was impressed with how sessionable it was. And it still has flavor, you know. And, yeah, that's how I feel.
The nice thing about it is one that, as Christian said, yeah, 4.5%. It's very drinkable. This would be a great sports beer, something that you could just pound on. If you're looking for an easy drinking beer, though, 4.5%, this definitely qualifies it. It'll go down smooth and nice. It is the Loose Leaf from Odell Brewing Company out of Fort Collins, Colorado. This is Kevin.
And this is Christian.
From Clement's Homebrew, saying life is too short
to drink cheap beer.
And we'll see you
on the next beer review. Now, how did he come that way?
So he went that way, he looped around, then he came back over us.
So now he crossed the whole entire airport traffic.
Exactly.
To come at that angle.
Yep.
What a douche. You heard that first at Clem's Homebrew.
Yep.
Douches fly airplanes.
All right. Sorry, Mark. Cousin Mark. Oh, and my good buddy down the street. Sorry. But they don't fly douche planes over our house.
Yeah, not douche planes.